Hi, for my speech topic this week, I chose to talk about cell phone usage while driving and how it's very dangerous. Using a cellular device while driving should be forbidden because it distracts the driver and puts others at risk. Deaths by phone usage. According to distraction.gov, 5 seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while driving. According to Biscani, most view texting while driving is a form of reckless driving, but the practice has become a source of confusion as the state legislatures are having a hard time keeping pace with the cell phone and their advancements. Advancements such as Bluetooth and other voice commands have been invented to help prevent the fact of you looking at your phone. I mean, the 5 seconds you're looking at your phone, a lot could happen. Someone could come in your lane, and that's very dangerous, and you need enough time to, I know not to be like this, but when I do it, not when I text and drive, but when I'm driving and somebody swerves in my lane, I have just enough time to react and get away because I don't want to get in an accident, and they should have been paying attention. And most times they're on their phone, and it's very distracting. Texting while driving can put you in danger as well as others. I mean, there's nothing in the world that's important to have your phone in your hand while you're driving. You are in charge of you and probably others in the back if you're driving with others to keep yourself safe. I mean, you want to be safe. You want to live a long life. No text is worth dying over or even injuring others because you need to send a text saying, hey, I'm coming, you should have sent that when you were parked and be like, hey, I'm on my way. Put the phone down and then you should drive. This is how to prevent using cell phones while driving. Unfortunately, only a few states have created laws to ban the use of cell phones. I think that should be a countrywide, statewide law saying that you should not be able to use cell phones while driving. I just think it's very dangerous, and the more the technology comes out, we should have a way for the cars to shut off the cell phone as soon as you get in. I mean, yes, I know myself included, I use it for music, but it's still dangerous if you need to change a song that you don't like. I mean, a lot of the cars like mine, you can change the station on the steering wheel, which is nice because they're using it so you don't have to look down at your phone and you can still pay attention to the road. Obviously, the call or the text can wait. I mean, it's pretty obvious that no text is more important than driving a car. If you really, really need to text and drive, or like text back, you can pull over in the parking lot, send the text back, and then continue driving. There's no point in continue to drive because you could swerve off the road and create accidents to injure yourself and injure others. Before each driving test is conducted when you're about 15, they should explain to the first-year drivers how important it is not to be distracted while driving. I think that should be an important step with the driving school. I know when I was 15, I did the driving school that they have at Lake County. I definitely learned a lot. I learned about, the road and how you're supposed to drive and not be distracted while driving. I think that that is really important, and I think it should be a statewide thing that you should have first-year drivers learn that stuff. Your parents can lead by example. I know that I look up to my parents and see what they're doing. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's right. They can do that. They know more than I do, and that means that if they do it, I can do it. Well, that's not always the case. A lot of parents still call and text while their kids are in the car. I mean, that's not safe at all. I think that parents should lead by example. My parents, they do not text and drive. They have told me numerous times, do not text and drive. It's very unsafe. You're not only putting yourself at danger, you're putting the others in your car at danger. You're putting others on the road in danger. If everyone's texting and driving, they don't have enough time to react, and then, they cause accidents all the time. I think that obviously your life, my life, everyone's life is more important than a single text. I don't see how one text can change your life. Maybe it can, but maybe you should pull over, read it, send it, and then just, gosh, my stomach is growling. But anyway, just continue driving. Just pull over, send a text, and continue driving because obviously no text is worth it. Phone company commercials, that is the biggest thing. I know a lot, like alcohol commercials, not to be like this, but they have a lot where they say, drive responsibly. Well, I see that a lot of phone companies don't have that. Like, drive responsibly, don't send a text and drive, be safe, be smart. Like, they should have stuff like that. Because if people don't enforce it, then it's just going to keep happening. And it's not safe to text and drive. I know they have a lot of commercials on TV that have, they have scary scenarios where I know they have one where a girl's changing the phone, like the song on the phone. She has 4 other girls in the back seat or, in the car. And as soon as she ran a stop sign, there was a semi-truck that just plowed into her. I mean, obviously this is awful and graphic, but that was because she was checking her phone. I mean, it's really not safe to check your phone while driving. It's not something you should be doing. You're operating machinery, and maybe you're like a first-year driver. You should not be texting and driving. It's just not safe. It's not something you should be doing. I mean, I would like to live a long life. I mean, I hope natural causes take me, but I'd rather live a long life instead of have either someone get in an accident with me because they were on the cell phone or texting and they kill me or others in my car. And that's not our fault that you were texting and driving. You did that. And that's very unsafe. Next time you get in the car and look down at your phone and ask yourself and others if your life and others is worth taking. I mean, that's what you're thinking. You shouldn't be doing that. I really hope that when you get in the car, you do put the phone down because it's very unsafe. And thank you for your time.